Hello, everybody. It looks like it's finally that time again. It is time to take another stab at Batwoman. Is it going to be the last time I ever talk about Batwoman on this channel? I doubt it, if I'm going to be honest, but one can hope. After such a fun little first season it was, with Ruby Rose, and all the ups and... Actually, there was no ups. All the downs and downs, the craziness, all the insanity, the force, the messaging. You know, she left the show, and a lot of people assumed, hey, are they gonna recast? You know, because it'd be the most simplest thing to do. I've seen other shows do it. You know, I've even seen high-budget movies do it. I mean, Iron Man 2 comes into mind pretty well because of the fact that it's like they replaced Rhodey, and I think it was I forget, Terrence Howard. They replaced Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle, and they even had like a nice little like inside little thing for it. It was like when Rhodey shows up and it's Don Cheadle, he goes, "Look, it's here, it's me, let's go." You know, like, it was just quick. It was just like, yeah, look, here's it's a different guy, let's just continue on. And they did. However, with CW, especially the Batwoman team, because it's just, I can't just categorize the CW just as a whole, because it's like, it seems like they're all different people, at least in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to the teams at these shows. Especially when you have like something like Superman and Lois, which is just like, god tier good stuff. That's good. Quality Bobo. But yeah, the Batwoman like writer team is just such fucking garbage. But anyways, let's not wander on this tangent. But yeah, they could have recast it simply, you know. But instead they were like, you know what? Let's create an OC, put her into the show, then begged Papa Warner Brothers in DC to create her as a comic book character, put her in 2 or 3 pages of the final issue of a Batgirl series, which ended with Batgirl joining Antifa, and then we'll dedicate an entire season of this new Batwoman, who we can fill in with just about anything we want. And guess what? It was like double the messaging when it came to this one, because it was like Ryan Wilder. Whoa. Ryan Wilder, a black lesbian. Like, people would make jokes about that, and it's sad to think that we are at that point where it's like the reality is just not even reality, just pops in like that. It's just like you can't even make a joke like that because it just winds up being true, and it's just like a homeless person who literally has the Batwoman suit fall into her fucking lap, you know, and then suddenly she's the new Batwoman, and after she basically berates the other supporting members of the Batwoman team to let her have the suit, more or less. And it's just, it was just such fucking garbage. Such fucking garbage. I've done a whole video on the first episode. Go check that out if you want to. Because, I did like a whole legit breakdown of that thing, and that was like a bitch and a half to deal with. But yeah, that whole bit goes on, and then for about sort of halfway-ish through, it's like a third-ish maybe through the season, is like this whole mystery thing. It's like, oh, what happened to Kate Kane? Where did she go? Like, we gotta find her, blah 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 blah. In between, you know, all the bullshit, politics and all that, you know, and the inaccuracies to source material and the bastardization of comic characters. But, you know, typical for Batwoman, you know. But yeah, then it's like this whole convoluted mess where we have like lesbian Ra's al Ghul wannabes for you saying, oh, well, I have Kate. Then it's like, surprise, I never had Kate. I was just messing around. And then just pointless crap. And then it's like, oh, well, Kate Kane's dead. But then it's revealed, no, she's not, because the CW and the Batwoman team are terrified of the mere fact of potentially killing off a gay character and burying the gay. You know, because God forbid we kill off any characters that ain't a straight white man. But yeah, that happens. Then it's just, it's like, oh, Kate's alive, and then it's like, I don't know. They do this whole stupid thing, this wannabe Winter Soldier nonsense, where she's brainwashed into believing she's the daughter of Black Mask, and they give her a new face, which explains the new casting, which is even stupider, because it's like, if you could have just recasted Kate Kane, why didn't you? But it's obvious they wanted to have more politics, and let's face it, they can milk off more race politics and more social messaging if the woman is black, instead of just a normal white lesbian, you know. So it's like, yeah, now they can do even more. Thank you, Caroline Dries, a white woman, for like making black people the victims. That's just fucking grand. You're not even telling a good story at that. You know, it's not even secondary, it is literally the last thing on their minds. It's just like, they just think that, oh, they'll throw out some characters or throw out some gadgets and some crappy fight scenes, and then it's like, oh, yay, we did it, oh, it's cool, and then the story is just like, because just the retcon button is their best friend. It's just like, because there's this whole bit, once they introduce Black Mask, his, like, motivation is apparently, like, he's like, oh, Batwoman killed my daughter, you know, so I'm gonna take my vengeance upon her. And then it's like a couple episodes later, it's like, Batwoman caused the death of my daughter, you know, caused a riot in Arkham, where my daughter got trampled, you know. And then it's like right around the last couple episodes of the season, it's like, oh, the father of Batwoman killed my daughter. It's like, okay, do you guys not even do you not even watch your own show or read the scripts, the final drafts to your show? Like, no? Okay, that's just fucking retarded! I'm sorry, this is not really a typical, like, review, because you can't review Batwoman in a normal sense. Batwoman is just so illogical, and the fact is, there's just so much dumb shit that happens in every episode, and my mind can only keep track of, like, the last 5 episodes of dumb shit that they've done, and it just, like, I have to stretch my mind for it, because, like, here's the thing, Ryan Wilder, the new Batwoman, she's not really a hero. In fact, her and Kate Kane were not really heroes. They only ever did heroing when either they had to get forced into it, or it benefited them in some way. And because, like, with the new Batwoman, the hobo who lived in a van who talks with the plant, you know, she's like dating a drug dealer who's selling this scary drug out on the streets of Gotham, and, you know, she's the prime maker, she's the fucking Walter White of the operation, but no time at all does Ryan ever, like, try to tell this bitch, like, to quit the job and leave, turn evidence on Black Mask, or no, none of that. Lets her go without, like, nothing, and it's just ridiculous. Also, it's kind of funny, is, the show wants you to imply that wants to stay outright that these two are in a relationship, but they never kiss. You never see them kissing. No, they just stare into each other's eyes, or they'll do that, like, romantic comedy thing where it's like they're in bathrobes or something, and it's like implied that they were doing the do, like they were fucking shivering. Thank you, Az, for giving me that beautiful quote. Fucking shivering. But yeah, That's just so obviously that don't work. Like anytime Batwoman has to jump into it, she has to be forced into it. She even like goes like, oh, like she even thinks that if like the bat signal gets lit up, that's the only time she needs to go out and fight crime. Even though that's not how that works, the bat signal was made in case like Commissioner Gordon wanted to get a hold of Batman, not oh it's here's your time to clock in, motherfucker, go to work. No, it was just a thing to tell, hey Batman, I need to talk to you for a minute here. You know, I need to call you. Here's the beeper, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, no. And so that's clear. So they clearly fucked that up all over. God. It's just. And then what else? Fucking. Oh, Alice. Yeah, because they didn't know what to do with Alice in this season at all, because the fact is that her character was so ingrained into Kane's story that it just has to dramatically end. They are now stumbling to try to figure out what the fuck to do, so they try to go on this like merry-go-round of trying to redeem her by trying to say that all of her hideous and horrible actions were the cause of another character messing with her mind, like Winter Soldier style. And it's just like, okay, I'm sorry, but no. You know, this woman she literally tried to blow up a damn school of children in the first season. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't do that. Yeah, they try to do all these things to make you like her, and it's like, they don't. It's just like, no. The actress is good, and she tries to do the best of what she can, but the writing is just, the writing is like the most egregious thing of it all. Like, everything else is just like bland, but the writing just makes it just worse. And of course, it doesn't help that, especially when they start like whipping out like, you know, like horrible like messages that are just not, they're just about as subtle as a spoon going into my ass. You know, it's just like, it's ridiculous. And then, even when they try to, like, implement other comic characters, like Black Mask or whatever, it's not even that good. Like, I'm sorry, but the design for Black Mask is just fucking, ugh. Like, okay, I'm sorry, but why is it like he's got his ears poking out? He looks like an idiot with that. That doesn't look like a mask Roman would be wearing. That looks like something, like, he would be giving to his goons. And what's funnier is, at the end of the show, the mind-controlled Kate Kane, she dons like this makeshift evil Batwoman outfit, and she puts on a skull face, which looks dead on Black Mask, and it looks way better than it did on him. So it's like, what the fuck? What's the point? It sucks because it's like the design of the mask looks interesting, except for the fact that the fucking ear's gotta stick out, and it's just like, why? Why? And it's like, the actor, I think he does okay, and he does good, and he even has some like good lines, but it's just like, it's just Black Mask is wasted on this show. Like, the Birds of Prey one was way better, honestly. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, at least they didn't kill him in this one, but I just find it as a fate worse than death to be in this show. I mean, ugh. And then, of course, I think it was like the last couple episodes, like, they were like, oh, we're gonna tease Batwing, Luke's gonna become Batwing. It's like, okay, cool. Even though Luke's been like a stepping stone for all the characters, like, you know, like, he'll like whip out some truths, but he'll just get like, nope, you're wrong. You're wrong, Luke, because I am a woman and you're a soy boy. You must obey me. I am woman. Hear me roar. I'm a woman. God, that fucking trailer was dumb. But anyways, yeah. So it's like Batwing. It's like, okay, maybe he might have a good moment or two. Nope. You know what he does when he gets the Batwing suit? And the funny thing is, the Batwing thing is just hilarious, because in a prior episode, before the finale, mind-controlled Kate Kane comes back, and she pretends to, you know, have her memories back, blah, 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 infiltrates the Batwoman team, and then she starts going through the cave and starts opening up all these other rooms to the cave that apparently none of the other people in the team knew about, which is even more retarded considering Luke should know what's in the fucking cave. But yeah, it keeps opening all these different rooms and stuff that has all these different bat tech devices and stuff, and then also a like trophy room of Batman villains gear, you know, that he's like kept off the street, you know, and then there's like this shot of the Batwing helmet like underneath a tarp, like, you know, it's like to imply that. Then later, like, Luke just finds the suit there, you know, and I guess it was like his dad made it for him, or I don't know what the ordeal was. I think he made it for like Batman. So it's like Luke doesn't even get to make his own damn suit. That was kind of like the thing of his character, was like he made the suit in order to like help out with Batman. I mean, Jesus, that was so dumb. And what does he get to do with the suit? Okay, he saves one character from falling. Not kind of weird. I mean, like they try to make off the joke that he doesn't know how to use the suit properly just yet, and then he throws one punch. I'm not joking. One fucking punch. Okay, and that's it. Like that's Batwing for you. All that shit that was teased off. It's like, oh, that's Batwing for you, and it was just like so fucking bad. It's just like he didn't even get to do anything. So complete fucking waste that is. And then of course at the end of it all, the titanic battle between Ryan Wilder and Kate Kane. Batwoman against Batwoman. What will happen? They fight on a bridge. Alice shows up. She sprays magical drug thing that makes Kate Kane remember her memories. They fall off a fucking bridge. They wind up in the water. They wake up. Ryan and Alice give CPR to Kate Kane. She pops back up, and then the cops somehow show up out of fucking nowhere, and they yoink Alice away, and they didn't even take the other two women that were there that caused a lot of chaos. No, okay, that's just weird. They just yank Alice off. They take her to jail, which was like weird and funny at the same time. And the show ends with Kate Kane going, you know what, Ryan, I'm not going to be Batwoman. You can take up the mantle. I'm going to go off to find Bruce Wayne, you know, see where he's going, you know, all that stuff, you know. In other words, I'm not going to be a part of the show. It's all going to be you now, you to do all your race politics and shit. I'm going to be gone, and I'll show up when the ratings are really down and need to boost them back up again. Laters! And then just, like, fucking leaves. Meanwhile, fucking Black Mask is in Arkham. He's got his face melted and the mask put on in a very weak attempt to imitate the comics, because of the comic version of the Black Mask, like, skull thing is, like, burned, like, permanently seared onto Roman's face, you know? So that's their weak imitation of trying that. Then, oh right, the final like scene is like, because Kate Kane, when she was mind controlled, had a bag of all these supervillains like weapons, like Penguin's umbrella, Mad Hatter's hat, you know, a little jar that had Poison Ivy's, like vines or something like that. It all winds up like floating across the river, and the vine starts growing and growing, and it's like, okay, cool, I guess. So I'm guessing season 3 they're gonna grab Poison Ivy, and it's gonna be some total bullshit. It'll probably be like Poison Ivy. She's not bad. She's just misunderstood, and then they'll probably bring up like the Fluoronic Man or something to like make her seem like she's like not that bad in comparison to some bullshit. I don't know. Honestly, the show can go fuck itself. I don't want to spend more time on this. I'm fucking done with this show, man. It's just like I'm just glad that I'm done with this right now. Like, until Season 3 pops up, which will be a good long while. And that's even if they continue on with the Season 3. You know, I hope to God that if they do come out with a Season 3, that's the final one. Because, woo! I can't do this. This show kills me. It's like I have to fight with this thing every freaking week, and my brain just is not ready for it. But you know what? It's just what I gotta do. Yeah, Batwoman is just the trash fire as it always was. If anything, it got worse. I don't think I've ever had any hope for this at all. And that's just about it. I don't even think there was anything I really... no, there was not. I don't think I could come up with many things I actually liked. Not this one. No, not at all. So that was it. What have you... I doubt it. Okay, I doubt any of you seen Batwoman, so yeah. What were your thoughts on this video and me just losing my mind in 20 minutes kind of thing? What else would you like me to take a look at? Recommend me some good stuff so I can, like, refresh my brain and not die a horrible death. Lord, that Batwoman giving me cancer. Okay, I'll see you all at the next video. Goodbye.
I've had enough of this.